you started because I started.
No, you do it.
No. I did the intro video.
I don't want to.
I edited that whole video.
What am I saying? Hi, welcome to Sages.
Can you wait for me to be ready?
I'm supposed to know when you're ready. You're not ready.
No, you said I was talking.
Oh, sorry.
And then you say, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to Sojo Insanity.
I'm Crystal.
And I'm Rachel.
We are uploading our first intro video to YouTube right now.
And it's taken us so long because we've only just realized that we work fantastically as a team and not separately like we were doing.
It was like pulling teeth for me to edit videos.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate it.
It's just not interesting.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I know what I want to see.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do it. And I think that's
frustrating.
It's frustrating. And I think it goes with the ADHD perfectionism.
We hate it when we're not good at things immediately. That's why we drop things so quickly.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But I have an interest in editing, but I was so busy with school.
Oh, yeah, because I've just been walking in parks.
That's not what I'm saying.
Do you know how long I was stressing about the freaking editing? And then all of a sudden, this one is like, it was at least a month after we had recorded that video, and I'm like really struggling with the editing. And I texted her and I was like, you know, we got to upload something, but I nothing in me wants to edit. Like, I don't want to edit. I don't want to learn how to edit. And she texts back, oh, I actually have an interest in that.
I just didn't have any time. And so I was waiting, to like find some kind of balance in my life, but I couldn't because, ADHD paralysis, I
do know.
Yeah. So I would just, right, I'm going to do this thing and then just sit down and panic internally and just do nothing instead.
That was yesterday and today.
Yeah. Paralyzed by my whatever it was in here. It was chaos in here, but outside I just looked like.
Yeah. And that's something that we all of this goes into what we want to talk about today. All right, listen. What are we talking about? Today we are talking about the gifts that keep on giving.
Oh, yeah.
The gifts that we wish we could return sometimes. I mean, they can be used as superpowers.
Oh, yeah, we have some superpowers.
They're also a friggin' nightmare, which is the paralysis, the overwhelming feeling, or the feeling of being overwhelmed, thinking about all the tasks. And I was on TikTok and I saw something about this. This lady said, she explained it really well, or some guy did, and then she reiterated it. I don't know. That like for a normal person, if they want to take a shower, they just get up and take a shower.
Yeah.
But for people with ADHD, we have to think about, well, I have to get up here. I have to put my shower shoes on, not my house slippers. I have to get the clothes ready for when I get out. I have to make sure that my bed is made before I get in the shower. That's a me thing.
I have to take my clothes off.
We have to take our clothes off. And I don't know if it's a symptom of ADHD or just being a woman in society, but I have really bad body dysmorphia. I sincerely don't like to look at myself naked.
Yeah, same.
And with the showers here, the bathrooms here, there's a gigantic mirror and an open freaking shower right there. Like you guys have an actual tub here, but at my house, it's just one stall, basically, with everything in it. So I'm looking at myself, unless I turn the hot water on and let it get foggy before I go in.
Just have your shower on the toilet. Sorry, okay. Or do you know what I do when I'm in your bathroom?
What?
I'm not facing the mirror, I'm facing the door.
That's what I do. I usually prop my phone up on my little shelf that I put up there.
Yeah.
And like watch a show or read a book and like have the mirror behind me and like swipe a page.
And by the time you turn around, it is steamy.
Yeah.
But we should also work on our body image anyway.
Yeah. for sure.
Yeah.
If I knew how to solve that problem, I could take over the world.
I mean, if anyone has fixed that,
let us know.
Yeah, tell us how to do
Help
it.
a girl out.
Yeah, because no matter how much weight I lose,
same Z's.
Today, tomorrow, but God, it's not today because I'm in trouble, right? Tomorrow I have to get on a plane, right? What?
You just kept saying right.
Right. Anyway. I have to get on a plane tomorrow. I have to take a long haul flight with a stopover.
The longest stopover ever.
No. That's on the way back.
You're right.
On the way there, it's a really short stopover, and there's real risk I might miss the flight. Right? But on the way back, no chance of me missing that flight.
Half a day.
Now, Crystal's also added this worry to me that I have to go get my bag, but I don't think I do, because usually when you book the flight, it says self-transfer is different to baggage. Anyway, I will ask the lady at the desk tomorrow. That is the best thing to do. We will think about that tomorrow. Yeah. But I should be packing. And I would rather be doing that. I'm pretty sure that's why we got so much done today, because I'm procrastinating packing.
That explains it. Legitimately, that explains it.
Yeah.
Because when we have something major to do, it feels overwhelming. So we find all of the little things that we can possibly do that need to be done. They need to be done too.
This is also important. Yeah.
But it's so overwhelming to do the one big thing that we need the little wins.
Yeah, right.
So we do all
this
the little
feels
things.
Incredible, right? To like be uploading this like right now, because we've worked on it for so long. We've been paralyzed over it for so long.
Really. And when we were doing the editing, which I did the editing, even though that's not something that I ever wanted to do, but I did it.
Sorry, Crystal.
No. I didn't ask you to do it, and we didn't even plan on editing. This was the plan.
We were just supposed to record today. So the thing is, we should plan to not plan. Yes.
I'm just kidding.
No, that makes sense though. Because we should plan something related.
We should plan time together.
So that's not a problem. Right? We should plan to record, and that means editing, because we don't like to be told what to do, even by ourselves, apparently. And when we editing, it's soju time. Or recording time. Yeah, whichever comes first.
Yeah.
It's usually soju, isn't it?
Yes.
So when we plan to drink soju, maybe that should be filming time. And then we'll do the filming first.
Actually, remember the last time we got together and we were like, we're not recording, we're not editing, let's just get something to eat and hang out.
When
we recorded for an hour.
When?
In my room.
When? After we were drinking.
I think so.
Okay,
I think we had already been drinking, and
because actually I have a perfect level of drunkenness for productivity as well. Is it? Oh my God, it's on YouTube right now. Yeah. Oh my God, high five. Yay! Oh my God, wow, let's hope this is the beginning. This is the start of our success.
Oh my gosh.
Are we rich yet?
Yes. It's already ours.
I knew it.
Could you imagine if we did lives?
On what?
You can do lives. You can do live on YouTube. You can do live on Instagram. You can do live on TikTok.
Well, we'll get to that point anyway.
I know, but can you imagine? We can't edit that.
We have to be medicated during that.
Yeah. And no cussing.
No cussing.
Don't be a cunt.
That's very rude.
I feel like
What? All publicity is good publicity. English is hard.
Shouldn't have put that shot of whiskey in your coffee.
Did you do? What did you do? Did you spike me? Thank you.
I know you so well.
You love me so much.
So, can we carry the fuck on?
Yeah, it's time. Yeah. Go.
Yeah. So, criticism, rejection.
I don't like criticism.
I don't like criticism either. I
like feedback.
Yeah.
As long as you're telling me I did really well.
That is not how that works. Thankfully, I've got quite a few years under my belt and quite a few mistakes as well. So, listen, nobody is harder on me than I am. But I've done the work to get to the point where generally, if it is constructive criticism, I can take it and I can process it. If it's anything else outside of just plain rudeness, if it's just like this was not done well, we need to redo. Like if it's not like mean, I've gotten to the point where I will take it and I'll be like, and I won't respond right away.
Yeah.
I still may respond in the most dickish way possible, but it's not automatic.
Yes.
Whereas in my youth, in my late teens, 20s, even my early 30s, before I knew anything about my my dietary issues, which affect your mental and emotional stability. Before any of that, anybody said anything to me,
finished.
Yeah. If anybody said anything to me, I would pop off, whether that's verbally or physically.
But now you take the time to think about whether you're going to be a dick. And usually...
If someone is unnecessarily rude, I'll pop off verbally. Not physically anymore.
Pop off.
That means something different. Where you're from?
Pop off.
Pop off.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe can mean two things. Pop off is going to pop. Oh no, we say pop out.
Pop it out.
Pop off. Maybe is a fart.
That was not what I was expecting.
But I'm not sure because like this woman that used to like care like our childminder, my name was childminder. She used to say to her children if they farted, "You do a pop, you do a pop," and so that's what I think. Some people call it, I don't know, gonna pop off. You're gonna do a fart, are you? Fantastic. Thanks for telling me.
You criticized me in your face.
I was going to put my middle fingers up, but I stopped myself.
So that's how I deal with criticism.
Listen, I cannot do anything until I've done this washing. It's going to take me like 5 seconds. All right, cool. So I'm not having a mental breakdown now. Crisis averted. I don't feel great about how I feel.
Crisis hit head on with a Mack truck, but you handled it and came out the other side. We had to take a break and clean the kitchen counters.
And I had a very extreme trauma response to something.
Yeah.
It was, we'll unpack it later.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel fantastic now.
Yeah. That one's going to take some looking into.
Why do you need someone to bully? Why can't you make sure that you're so happy within yourself that you don't need to pull that frustration out onto other people?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm terrible about it. I do it to the people I care about the most. I shout at Emma all the time.
Well, that's your sister.
Yeah, but she does it back. And she knows that I love her, you know?
And sisters are a completely different relationship. That's
right.
You can't take that into a social context.
Yeah. And of course I snap at my mum and my dad. But not so much my dad because
he'll beat you up.
No, he would beat me up, but he's more emotional than the other two, so you don't know what's going to happen. It's actually not dissimilar from this person. Yeah, but my dad is more controlled than that. Yeah, like when I see that, I think, oh, okay.
Has he always been that controlled, or is that something he's learned throughout the years? Like when you think back to your childhood?
No, generally he's not. I don't have bad memories of my father. Like, I mean, I of course can remember like him losing his temper, and it being very like sudden and quick. And he gets, sometimes he'll come home and he'll just be in a bad mood, and then he's like, "This place is a shithole." But he never say shit. He might say pigsty maybe because my daddy doesn't swear.
Oh, really?
Well, he does, but not really in front of us.
Oh.
Yeah, he never. She's coming home.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
that was fun. But we got a good trauma bit there.
But what I was gonna ask about your dad is maybe you give this person so much grace because you've seen your father work to be better than his emotional responses.
Well, actually, it's something that got worse with his age. He lost his temper. He loses his temper more the older that he gets.
Right. Is it one of those
an old bad thing?
Right.
Yeah, he's like, grumpy old man. Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah, get off my dad. He cried when they cut too much of our tree down. My dad's really emotional. And I cried as well. But like my mum was like, good. Not that he cried at the tree.
Right.
Because basically,
let's be clean.
Yeah, no, like we had this issue. Like, so they built a house next to. No, that's disgusting. But fine.
There's more room out here.
Oh, there is. Love that. They built a new house next to ours, and they like we had a massive horse chestnut tree in our garden. And it's on our side, but the branches were going over, like it grows over, and I mean, they'd get nice shade from it, but like whatever,
right.
And they were just like, "Would it be okay with you if we cut that side of it back?"
Right.
And then my dad was like, "Yeah, that's totally fine. You can, but we would like to keep our part of it, right?"
Yeah.
And then the people came and they did it, and when I say they took every single branch off of this thing, yeah, and my dad was like, and we were like, how did that happen? How is that communication? Like, so my dad was really like, he cried. He really cried. And I was really upset as well. And
I mean, trees take a really long time to grow. I imagine that tree's been there the entire time you guys have lived in that house.
Yeah.
Of course.
There's a picture of it, and a really like me and my sister running in the garden. It's in the background, and I'm like 4, my sister's 3. And when they cut it down, I was like, I hate this so much, because we had this. It was like a really cool like natural canopy over our garden.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, the sunlight didn't get there, so there was like no grass under it. But it's our tree.
Yeah.
It was a tree that caused a lot of problems. It was our tree. And my dad, he lost his mind.
Yeah.
He lost it. And I was just like, fully understandable, Dad. Yeah. That was really bad. I was really upset about that.
Yeah.
And my mum was like, so what? It's just a tree.
I grew up in a trailer park, so I can't.
Did not know that.
Yeah. I grew up in, well, my young years. And then was homeless for like 1 year.
What, like your whole family?
My mom and I. My sister had already moved to my father's house in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So we were homeless. We had to.
Where were you staying?
We lived with my best friend's family. They had the mom, the dad, 2 girls who were my best friends, and the youngest boy. Yeah, it was quite an interesting life. And after that, we went to the projects. They weren't that bad, but they were rent controlled. So, you know, they're not that great either.
Is that like social housing, like council housing? Yeah.
Now I looked it up online to find the place, and it's like gentrified AF. Like they got a pool now.
Who's coming?
Your
Who's
mommy's
getting ready?
All right, guys.
We have to go now.
We do. Take care of yourselves, but don't take yourselves too seriously.
Don't be an a-hole.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
See you later.